Hi, buddy. Welcome. For a little bit of a later start here. Family stuff, y'all know how it goes. But we played 3 games randomly this afternoon. Check the replay if you want to see how those went. We did win them all. Spoiler. So I'm going to try to really focus up. Not F around and actually get some wins tonight. Let's see who they ban. If someone else bans Wukong, I'm going to ban Volibear. I'm going to hold my ban, though, just so that maybe they actually ban something good instead of dumb things like Nidalee. Doesn't always work. Yeah, they're just going to ban dumb things. Alright, so I guess we're getting Wukong. The ban, you need Volibear and Wukong banned every game. You cannot let those champions through. Volibear might be stronger than Wukong right now. Seraphine and Senna are the other good bans. Bel'Veth probably a pretty good ban. But like, you don't need to ban Nidalee. I mean, maybe this guy has inside information. Maybe there was just a previous queue with some Smurf that was like 90% Nidalee. But there are definitely some of the S tier champions are really problematic right now. I think overall the game for the most part is in a pretty good state of balance, but there are some outliers, and you got to take those out unless your team's going to play them. Dodge. Okay, we'll wait a second. Oh, hi. What is it? Okay, good job. Wow, you ate all the food. Very good. Getting on that healthier diet these days. Fiora's a pretty legit band too. Okay, I think I already did the Twitter thing. Yeah, we got her on the... She's eating some fruit, spinach, peanut butter. Been her go-tos lately. Alright, let's see here. Where's the percentage? Huh. Well, sometimes on those, but they, if she does eat those are, they're called Corn Brand vegetarian nuggets. Basically, it's like QUORN, and they're really good actually. I eat them too, but it's basically mushroom protein. I know it doesn't sound like super appetizing, but the way they do it, it tastes like very, very close to normal. I better not say that too loud. She'll be over. Senna not back in the lantern yet. I mean, her win rate's not outrageous, but she can still be a problem. I guess we'll see. Volley might, I don't know. Which one's more obnoxious? They're both obnoxious. Like, Wukong disrupts team fights more, but I feel like Volibear is just harder to kill and ganks better. She does have a huge pick rate, yeah. I mean, I think she's still S-class.
Let's dance.
Alright, so we want Unflinching, Second Wind. Oh, I meant to look at, see what the top bird's doing here. So he was doing some interesting things. Just kind of depends, yeah. A lot of Shirelias, but after that, lots of Ionians. He is doing Glacial. I don't know. He's also doing Putrefier. I feel like you get a lot of value out of Font of Life and Putrefier, but... he doesn't get Hourglass. He just uses one stopwatch. He is doing a lot more Knight's Vow. Not like every game, but I'm seeing him do it more than other Rakans, and I am a big fan of that item, so... But he does Putrefier in most games. Okay, so it's Ash support or Misfortune support, either one. We want double armor. I think I'm just going Guardian, though. I don't know, like, Guardian is so good. It just, even the lane, like, it can save you a couple hundred health. Like, as I've tried the Glacial build, but you just feel so squishy in lane. Ash support, and that guy plays a lot of Viego. Plays a lot of Kayn, a lot of Yas. Okay, a lot of Yone. I think we're going Relic because we're probably gonna get pushed in. Well, I can trade on them though. You know what? This helps heal my ADC more effectively. Because if I hit more Qs, then I heal them more. Especially since the Q got buffed. No one's watching anything? Okay. We're all just like standing in random ass places. Ripping our bong one more time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Glacial is good. Like, the main thing is, if I was going Glacial, I'd be so tempted to just want to go Hourglass, because you kind of... I feel like you're almost priced in. Bro, Ezreal. Is he moving? Man. Because it's only 2350, of course. Yeah, so he's gonna miss the first like 2 waves. So we're pretty fucked in this lane. I mean, we might be able to come back if they really throw hard, but
life is way more
I mean, I guess he really just missed the 3 melees, so it's not... Because they attacked me, then the minions attacked them. It's something like that. I think it helped out a little bit. Okay.
Bad feels so good.
First blood. Enemy double kill.
Wow, what? Pretty brutal.
Boring, Riku. Let's start.
Yeah, lethal Kempo Tench. I should not have hit that.
Those good guys are just kidding themselves.
Okay, okay. Did him throw 1 Q. Alright, alright. What?
I love evil, and evil loves me. Marvel attack!
Shit. Okay.
I'm just helping it along.
Enemy killing spree.
Always close. Dancing between the rules. Sometimes we agents of
Okay.
darkness need
She might eat this bush, which would be pretty obnoxious. I think she's going to.
doing the right thing would be boring.
Ah, he's dead.
I'm waiting for
Enemy
it now.
rampage.
He's dead. He should have just completed the bag. Four kills, Viego. Okay, okay.
My cloak is woven from the whispers of star fields, the secrets of the galaxies.
Well, at least he's got a fat shutdown.
Ooh, and it swishes. Swish, swish.
Did he?
An ally has been slain.
I thought he turned around and ran at him because he thought he was going to get interrupted. Because I didn't get interrupted. I was standing right next to him.
Ooh, darkness is the new hotness.
Did he start after I did on the back? I don't know. He still could have E'd away. Like, he could have run also. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe not. I have to go back and look. But I was able to get in the bush and complete my back before Misfortune E'd me.
Because I'm
So, it was possible. Well, he was too late in starting it then, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is.
I dance to the beat. The beat called darkness. I'm like a comet. I don't apologize for doing my thing.
What is it, Rory? No, 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 no. Why did he go in there so far away? What is it, Rory?
It's gonna burn. Blazing by fire.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Block, block, block. This motherfucker is just like, he's always there. How the hell did he even get there so fast without using his E? Did he like flash in out of a bush?
Can't kill evil, but you can wear it like a sweep. Safest for nerds.
Alright.
I do danger.
I mean, maybe I should have gotten a control word there. No way.
Anyone have chocolate?
Could have maybe got Misfortune. I don't know. The Ash was the better one to get, probably. I don't have any way to gap close onto him, I don't think. Should have probably warded over that wall. Please tell me he's not dead.
Good. Marvel attack.
Yeah, let's see if we can get her right here. Ash Arrow of Destiny. Diego flashed, yeah. I figured, because it was like, how the fuck does he, like, get on me, like, immediately, when I'm, like, right here? I was, like, right here on him. I didn't even see it. I wonder if it's... But he didn't do his invisibility thing. But I know it was bugged, where he could, like, charge his invisibility thing. But I guess he could just charge it in the bush anyway. Yeah, it's probably gonna be bad.
It's not that I completely lost my sense of hope.
I mean, we got a lot of farm down
The
here.
light inside me died a long time
Okay.
ago. Leaving the dark.
Oh my gosh, Ash is there.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Look so hot. Used to be a square, and I embraced the darkness. Woohoo!
Oh my god, he missed a Q.
Self-control is for starving.
Dude, she's gonna E him and just kill him, isn't she? If he just hit that Q, man. So obvious, like... My god.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
He deserved the death, but I didn't. I should have just pinged him back a lot, I guess. I don't know. I didn't deserve the loss for that, though.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, in the abstract, he deserved it. But I don't really care who deserves what. I just want to win. Alright, we're gonna get some boots here, and I should have gotten a control ward earlier, probably. I could have gotten a normal ward plus the refillable, but if you get refillable early enough, it's a pretty good deal.
out my bad side. Just to show myself.
Let's not go over that wall. I know. He should have let me sweep it, but we really need to kill that Viego. Well, someone got the shutdown on him, top side, I guess.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
How did Ashe not die right there? She doesn't have shield bow. Yeah, I don't really understand.
Evil loves me.
Yeah, she's gonna ult that pit, isn't she? Yeah, we need to get away from him, I think. Nice, okay. Ashe is acting like she's lagging, or she's just trying to like bait really hard. She's just like standing still. I'm just dead, aren't I? You sure, Kane?
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. That's me, Emperor of Hotness.
He's gonna die though?
I am.
Okay.
I'm free and I am free because I'm bad.
If I just had like a little bit more health, but alright.
Your team has destroyed.
I mean, if that transformed him, maybe that transformed him. I mean, if it did, then that's okay. Hey, what's up, Uranus?
Whoa! I saw stars for a second. Some dark, very evil looking.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I cannot believe what I just saw.
An ally has been slain.
Like, I literally, the other dude flashed it, I got the Ashe, and he's trying to dive a tower with no minions, with an Ashe sitting right there with a 3-second stun.
World's gonna burn.
It's like unbelievable. No, I don't have ult. If Ashe hits an arrow, Ezreal's just dead.
Living the dream.
An ally has been slain.
We should not have been pushed up that far. Fuck. I'm messing up today. I knew that was stupid. I should have just backed up. We were pushed up way too far.
Turret has been destroyed.
I mean, Ashe support's not that good. Like, I'm fine with Ashe having a low cooldown arrow, because she literally doesn't do anything else late game. It's not the Ashe, like, it's just us being stupid. Like, Viego being really fed, but just us being dumb. Like, that was just simply not respecting that the mid laner can roam. You know, with the champion that can shoot his ult halfway across the map. And just trying to, like, sit under their tower. And, like, trade, like, auto-attack the tower and take tower shots. Like, it literally could have been, like, almost any combination of champions and someone with hands there, and we were probably gonna die.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same.
I mean, it's like probably a 45-second cooldown at this point. I mean, I'm probably gonna get him a Mikhail's second. But that's the thing, if someone takes cleanse, or if they have Mikhail's, or if they have hands, and they use any of their 50 mobility spells in 2022, like, it's very outplayable. Okay. No, don't go close to him.
Killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Hate teleport so much. Damn, if I would have ignited him a little faster, I think that would have been cleaner kill on the Donald here. Does not proc Imperial Mandate. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Did not know that.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Woo! I am so
Man, I gotta...
redemption. I am in the population.
Yes. Well, her auto attack, I don't know. Her auto attack might. I mean, it's got an internal cooldown.
Life is way more fun when you give up the rules.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I gotta get down here and try to clean this. Ah! God damn it. I hate that so much when someone acts like they're going in and then they just inexplicably like turn around and run the other way. Like right when I'm trying to go. Because he just pulled me out of range right there too. I mean, maybe Ashe arrows it, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't though. Like if he gets me a little bit closer, I could probably dodge the Ashe arrow and then get him. They've got all my vision around there now. Alright, we gotta get,
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
kinda need Grievous though, but maybe I can just peel Ashe Arrow. Or maybe I can eat it. was that? Is that Diego? Yeah. Like, Baron's top side, they're clearly pushing mid and top. So the play, and they don't even have red buff up, there's no dragon, and so the play is just walk around in their jungle bot side.
Can't kill evil, but you can wear it like a sweet cloak.
What the fuck am I getting?
The universe tends towards chaos.
Mikhail's,
I'm just helping it along.
I guess. I mean, they're gonna heal for so much though. Yeah, I think I just go for the anti-healing. I waited way too long there. It's getting tilted by like this macro. I gotta focus up.
I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good.
Yeah, Misfortune is like the most brain dead ADC. I think everyone should play her. Okay. The fuck?
I'm waiting for fun now.
Aced.
Nice, okay. Good. Ash arrow.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
I don't know, man. Like, basically, you just need to hang out near the back of a fight and press R. Like, that's my opinion. I know it's a little more intricate than that, but if you think of that compared to other ADCs where you have to actually auto-attack a lot to be effective, you have to constantly, like, orb walk and reposition. I feel like Misfortune is just, like, the positioning is a lot more straightforward. Yeah, not saying everybody's going to have a 90% win rate on her. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot easier to be effective on her than it is on some other champs that are ADCs. And she's very fast. Like, she has a lot of passive movement speed, so you get really good back timings. You get a good ability to reposition. So yeah, I'm using that as, like, being a good thing. I don't think everyone needs to be playing Ezreal. Although I do think Ezreal is really good. Or like Aphelios or something, you know? We gotta wait on... We gotta wait on that to time out, I think. God, they have such good poke, though. Okay, she used arrow.
Gonna go stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation time, Rakan. I only believe in myself. Let's destroy everything they hold and then laugh in their faces.
Damn it, Ezreal ran out.
Unstoppable. Double kill.
Self-control is for smart ones. I choose fun.
No. Dragon's not up. Boys, let's go.
Perfection doesn't exist. My hair.
Dude, stay on this. Stay on this. Alright, no. Too late.
Their sparkles are so darn sparkly. If you forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince of Evil, Emperor, Hotness.
He overpushed, and now we lose a major objective. We might be able to trade.
When Zaya and I were abandoned on a desolate planet, I realized something. I don't like being alone. Oh, and spiky space squids are the worst.
Well, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna be there, though. We should have just traded Baron. Like, we should have acted like we were backing off of Baron. What the fuck? Can we just end?
Look different when we're in charge, Riku.
I don't know if,
Dark matter?
I guess we just get Baron.
As far as the eye can see.
We could either get 2 towers and an inhibitor or Baron. The thing about Baron is it takes Baron off the map. So, like, if they win a fight, they can't get Baron. That's why I kind of like the Baron play these days. That's why I've always kind of liked Baron. Yeah, Olaf's coming in hot for sure.
Safety is boring.
I guess we probably get one of these towers. Kane just lost his mind. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but fortunately Diego lost his mind too, so. That guy really wants to kill me. Like, I've gotten away from him so many times. Where are we working? Are we working top or bottom? This is where it starts getting dangerous, because Ashe has arrow.
An enemy has been slain.
Cloak is woven from the
Ally has
whisper
been
of star fields.
slain.
Yeah, he kind of inted for her.
Ooh, swishes. Swishes.
You gotta tab and look for those stopwatches, man.
Your team has destroyed
mean, I didn't need a lot there, but that's kind of a lull in the action. I figured I might as well just get more wards. Adult parody of a police officer. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of the early champions, not all of them, but like Misfortune, Caitlyn, stuff like that, that were Eve. They're much more sexualized.
Boring. I'm taking one now.
Which, I mean, that's smart. Like, you know, the primary demographic is, you know, at the time for video games was teenage guys, right? So they've tried to move away from that a little bit. There's still some of that, obviously, but they've tried to diversify that a little bit more. Can we? Okay, I'm trying to walk this way so they don't think I'm there. No, don't int into it, please. Can we just get this? There's Tom Kench, baby. Tom Kench going hard. Yeah, Evelyn, that's kind of her thing. I agree. No. Let's not.
Living the dream.
Yeah, we just need to back it up. Back it up. We fucked up. Took too many. Took like 8 free tower shots.
Safe is for nerds. I do danger.
Pirates are sexy. Pirates can be. Well, like the pirate garb, I guess. Probably not real pirates. I mean, maybe historic piracy, but you're thinking like, my God, how often do they have baths? You know what I mean?
I only believe in myself. Ooh, and Saya.
Probably a pretty putrid lifestyle, to be honest. But it's fun to glamorize it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we're kind of at the point. Stop ruining my face. Sorry. My bad.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same. Used to be a square.
We're kind of split up. We gotta be careful. It's kind of good to break them up like that, though, where, like, Kane's getting flanked.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Ash and Misfortune aren't very good in those situations where there's people coming from all sides. Yeah, Olaf is a strong one.
Victory.
Jack Sparrow has syphilis marks on his face in a Disney movie. I don't know. I haven't really watched a lot of those. I didn't even know syphilis like left marks. Well, we've won 4 in a row in ranked, which is good, because somehow we ended up in low gold 3. Like, the fuck? I don't know what the hell happened. We just started focusing up a little bit more and trying to make good decisions. We've done a lot better. Oh, he's creating a normal game. Really? I didn't know that. That's a cool fact. It's not cool everyone had syphilis, but... I thought... Alright, just making sure. Aram... Aram's...
not about to play Hellion Biz.
Yeah, I was like, it's not really my thing. I get it, but...
I actually missed some of the for fun game modes though. Those were fun.
I really liked the one that was almost Diablo style, where you're like as a team, like just trying to kill all these monsters, make it like do these like 5 different stages.
Like the
or something.
Star Guardian thingy?
I think that might have been it. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was, but I think that was it. Sona was like one of the main characters.
That's weird. I don't think Sona has a Star Guardian skin.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Star Guardian. I remember just at the end her being mute. I don't remember the other people that were. I don't remember who else was in on that.
It was Odyssey.
Odyssey, that was it.
Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did like a similar thing with the Star Guardians.
Yeah.
Well. They need to bring those things back. I don't know why they stopped doing it.
I don't know. Yeah, I actually had a class. Sorry, just ran. Yeah, I think they just decided they're just going to do separate games instead of mini games in League. But
I feel like it was such a cool thing to like switch off of being just grinding solo queue.
Yeah.
I thought Hexakill was pretty fun, 6 vs 6.
Yeah.
I forgot the map where it used to be like a circle and you just like capture points.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think their approach was basically, let's just make TFT the permanent like for fun mode sort of, and then let's just make other games also. I think they made a post about that, but I agree, some of those seasonal games were pretty fun, but people just didn't play them a lot.
TFT is fun like at the start, but once you see all the units, it gets kind of...
Once you kind of get to the point where the meta is like starting to come in and the RNG can probably get a little frustrating.
Yeah, what happens is people like you will get in a lobby and there will be like 4 people running the same comp and it's just like the most broken comp.
Yeah.
Then you're just like that guy that wanted new stuff and you're just like...
I know, because I tried to go pretty hard on it the first like month or 2 it was out, and yeah, you had to kind of, because there were some that were like kind of RNG but were super OP if you got them, but then other ones were a little more consistent. They like took longer. So in that meta, it was just like you had to kind of pick, and there was that strategy of, do you want to play something that's really good if no one else plays it, where you have to have like a specific unit, but if someone else plays it, you're screwed? Or do you play something where you've got multiple options in case a bunch of people play it? So it was interesting, but yeah, it was at the same point where there was just you know, 1 or 2 strategies that were turbo broken, and if you just didn't get them, it was rough.
There's some like really good players that can play around like special augments, but you have to be pretty good at the game. I just don't feel like.
Yeah, you have to make fast decisions. Yeah, I actually had a class, just coming back to the chat here, that was it was, a lot of it was Victorian England, so it was like late 1800s. And it was looking at sort of sexuality, women in literature. And like a lot of it was about STDs. And we looked at a lot of the laws. And there were these like anti-prostitution laws, or they called them, I don't know, like family laws, or it was something like that. But they were actually going around and like doing all these exams of like all the prostitutes and stuff, because it was becoming syphilis was becoming such a rampant problem, especially because guys were going out with these prostitutes and coming home and like giving it to their wives too. So it's just like everybody was dying of syphilis. Yeah, there was one book called The Heavenly Twins we had to read. I don't remember a lot about it, but I remember that was a huge theme. It was like the HIV of back in the day, sort of. It's like you got something, it seemed like it wasn't that big of a deal at the start, and then 8 to 10 years later you die a horrible death. And it was like 100% kill, basically, if it was untreated and they didn't know how to treat it. Yeah, I think a lot of people throughout history obviously have died from it.
You have the heart of a weakling.
But wasn't there a law that was just recently passed about abortion?
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, they overturned Roe v. Wade. Yeah, it was a like huge deal all over the place.
I never even noticed. I just saw it because I was on Snapchat and I looked at a story and they were like...
Yeah, no. So basically, Roe v. Wade was, I think it was from the 60s or 70s. It basically said it called an abortion, classified it basically as a constitutional right. So it was like federally protected. And the court just basically overturned that and said the states choose, not the federal government. So each state gets to decide how they want to do those, how they want to deal with that.
Oh, so it's only like certain states that's like gonna have problems with it. It's not like all over the place.
Yeah, mostly South Midwest is a big deal. But yeah, it's a huge thing. Like politically, it's gonna have some huge ramifications potentially in the midterm elections. But we'll see. Yeah. I mean, just the circles I run with, everybody is like super up in arms. My wife's about to fucking
Oh god.
burning everything down. I don't know. But
It can't be that bad. Is it really that bad?
it's pretty bad. I mean, I don't want to get like super political on the channel, but it's like it really, really hurts, like especially poor people. And because the thing is, in like some of these states, like there was a story from like Ohio where it was like 10-year-old girl got raped by a family member and is forced to like have the kid, basically, because of the state law. So yeah, it has huge things. And then some places, like, it gets complicated, but there are some pregnancies that like legit could kill the mother if they're not terminated, because there's stuff that's wrong and the baby's not going to live anyways, but it's basically going to kill the mom if it keeps going. And you know, with some of the laws, you might just have to die. But so yeah, it's it's rough. But a bigger thing is one of the justices said they're going after, that he wants to go after other things too, like, I don't remember, I think gay marriage was one of them, and a few other things too. So people see it as part of a much larger
they're trying to make it like
agenda.
not allowed, or make it allowed.
Well, I presume it would probably be another state thing. I think all the Supreme Court, like, the easiest thing for them to try to do, if they want to do that type of thing, is to just put it on the state level. I think that's what they're going to try to do a lot of times. It's really hard to justify, like, a federal ban on something like that, but people are not rioting yet. Yes, they are. I'm pretty sure. It's just probably not all over the news as much as some other things, but they're at least demonstrating. I don't know if they're rioting, but yeah, there are a lot of demonstrations.
Currently, what I've been seeing a lot is about the Minions. I don't know if you've seen that movie that just came out.
Oh, Minions? No.
Yeah, I've been seeing like a lot of that stuff on TikTok.
Hell yeah. No, they're not going after interracial marriage. That was a thing where they were critiquing, God, I can't remember which justice it was, but it was like the older conservative African-American justice who was the one they were said wanted to go after gay marriage and some other stuff too. And curiously, he didn't say interracial marriage because he's in an interracial marriage. That's what my wife pointed out.
Stomping this game.
Destroy hope, bring the second coming of darkness, and get some new hair gel.
Our whole team is like diamond and above. and their team is not.
Dude, what if we lose? You literally just curse the
Summoners.
Yeah.
If we lose, we basically die in embarrassment. If they lose...
But anyways, yeah, so I won't go too far into it, but yeah, it's a thing, and there's going to be a lot of... It's probably a good thing that you're not up to date on. I don't know. I'm kind of like... It's good to be up to date and understand what's going on in the world, but then it can just be so negative on your mental health, too, if you start just, like, doom scrolling. So...
For me, it like, not to be sound like someone I don't care about others, but if something doesn't affect me, I pretty much don't care.
I got you.
You have a little baby.
What?
You know those girls you're always talking about at the gym?
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah,
I'm just
sure.
I mean, that is true, Butter, but yeah. It is what it is. Leonardo says, thought Capone died from autoerotic asphyxiation. I don't know. I'm not up to date on it, but... Yeah, if you're into the whole, like, you know, choking or BDSM things, man, you need a partner and a safe word. Don't be dying, choking yourself out in a closet somewhere.
Boring. I'm way more fun now.
Zach is pathing upwards, so.
Okay. Oh, I could have played something other than Rakan, but whatever.
I was wondering.
Yeah, it's kind of autopiloting. I mean, I'm trying to actually just play better too on this one, but
Gotta get flat.
that's right.
Meanwhile, I'm spending my retirement.
Okay, so Zach's top. I get the brain. Flash that.
Sorry, dude. I stuttered because I got some warning pings.
Oh, okay.
Echo was pinging that Zach was here. He was probably warning that Ed was here.
I'm saying. Okay.
Self-control is for
Yeah,
starters.
I was afraid to
I
commit.
choose fun.
Oh, this guy. That's not allowed. That's weird.
I can probably get the brand again here. I've got Ignite too.
I only believe in myself.
Yeah, they're not paying attention to parallel positioning at all. Catch them out.
I can look why.
I got 3 seconds.
Living the dream.
Okay.
Yeah. We fought,
Okay, go. I can flash. Oh, he flashed. Hard push.
Enjoy your life. What last?
You know what? I'm gonna see guys take the weight just because I have nothing better to do. Free.
Yeah, you can take those arms because I got the kill.
Could have told me that earlier.
Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break.
We got Dragon in 10 seconds, but Bro's back here. I got a lot of magic damage. Yeah, I probably got to go Mercs here.
Shit. Really wish I could. Ash feels so bad until you get berserkers.
Yeah, you can't run them down.
Your autos are like clunky. You still haven't got the snowbound cane skin logger?
No, I would never get that skin.
Oh shit. Going down the gauntlet.
Shit like it.
There's a word here.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Try
Do we want to look at Brand? Look at Brand. Go. Brand doesn't have any mobility. If possible, we want to go for him.
Okay.
Called darkness.
I definitely didn't sit there for a whole minute.
right here.
Huge wave.
Has been slain.
I'm gonna try to
Screw the
hold this
fucking
wave.
Safe is for nerds.
Oh my god, we're both fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Ally
fucked.
has been slain.
You actually gave up a pretty big wave. Goddamn. Lucky thing is that wave's not.
I might be able to hold some of it, but
Yeah, it's
it's
gonna be a painful. Maybe if you play with it going back and forth in the bush.
Check my hair. Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. There you go. Little trick.
yeah.
Oh shit, I thought I got a kill earlier. What the hell?
No, I think my Ignite got that first one.
I embrace the
Oh,
dark.
I didn't even notice.
You were gonna try and blame that on me.
No, I wasn't gonna blame anybody. I honestly didn't.
I was just joking.
The universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
Because they're gonna dive me.
Coming.
Life is way more.
They were trying to dive me, but they don't know how.
Okay. What's up,
They were
Apurva?
like posturing on me so hard.
Oh, Zach's top.
Darkness is the new hot.
Alright, my heal's up.
Maybe I should have gone Locket. I don't know. I think with Darius and Warwick, I think I want to show you.
world's gonna burn. Amazing body.
Okay. Zach's top. I can maybe get Bran here. I can fight him at pink.
I do what I want.
I need it back.
No.
Hold on, just kill him at pink real quick. Just kill him at pink.
Okay.
He'll come try to stop me from clearing those. Just stay out of vision. But oh, abort.
I feel golden in my ult.
Yeah, me too. Or my W.
Yeah, I guess I should. Oh, are you kidding me?
I think if I hit that W though, it's easy kill. I just
I'm on my
missed.
way, homie.
He used his flash.
We outplayed it, for sure.
I got like no health to contribute. Okay, exit though.
I got no help to contribute. Okay, it's okay.
He helped.
Totally got it.
Got that 1%. Okay, Zach's right there. He just
That was
stepped
true.
so far into the bush, it just blew my mind.
I worked so hard.
I just needed one pick me up, okay? You could have the rest of them. Now I have my berserker. I can play the
Let's
game.
start a fight.
Was I walking on a ward?
Boring. I'm way more fun now.
Alright, my ult's back up.
Alright, I got 20 seconds on mine.
Brand is MIA. Think at least.
What's up, Space? Good to see you, man.
Life sucks without Zaya, but it is less complicated.
Yeah, 4 seconds on ult. Oh, here's Brand. Oh, yeah, the wave's bad.
Taking this wave. Yeah. You could jump to it. Shit. I think we actually might have been able to fight him. Is that?
Yeah. All good.
I believe.
No way. Wait, Brand? How the fuck did Brand not die? I guess he healed?
One other. No, I don't think he did.
I don't know how Ignite didn't kill him.
This guy stayed. Probably just dive him, honestly.
An ally has been slain.
Self-control
Gets
is for
tired.
star nerds.
Wow.
I choose fun.
Yeah, I should have maybe committed. I just felt like if that Lucian was good, he could have turned it and killed both of us. For sure, me.
Nah, I don't know. Thought I had Brand.
I am so far past redemption, I am in the fun zone. Population Rakan.
They had ult advantage on us right there too, because we both used ours earlier.
Has destroyed.
Yeah, his Brand's just like 100 health, but I don't know.
I only believe in myself. Ooh, and
An enemy has been slain.
Brand's missing.
Double kill. Shut down.
Tank supports are kind of in trouble. Yeah. I've got... Want to get him?
Sure. I mean, I don't know if we can, but
Oh, yeah.
Shooting my ult through Tribush right here, it might hit Lucian. Oh, no,
Nope.
damn. Right back.
so good.
can you hit this blast now? He might catch
Yeah, he's probably gonna try something. I don't have another ward for him.
At least that's
Hey, Echo's got it.
Oh my god.
so dumb. He's so tanky for what? I'm playing Warwick?
Yeah, he's like building AP too. Take it forever. Kill him. But, yeah, I mean, you can win. They have buff tanky support some, but yeah, they're not as dominant as they once were. Depends on what you mean by tanky support, so I always have to clarify that, because if we're talking stuff like Braum, Tarek, I mean, Tarek actually has a decent win rate right now. Braum, Tom, like the peeler tanks, I think those almost always have a hard time in Platinum and lower. But if we're talking Rakan, I think Rakan is still good. Obviously, he's not tank, but he's engaged. So if you're playing engaged, or even like Nautilus is still like okay if you can do something with the engages. But the highest win rate stuff are going to be mostly enchanters, with a few sort of other outliers like Senna.
Safest for nerds.
Get this brand, maybe.
An enemy has been
Yeah, I
slain.
can ult them. He's trying to flex on me, but nobody's with him, I don't think.
Yeah, if you hit him with ult, I got him. Oh, here's Lucian.
Okay, yeah, go on mission.
Doesn't exist. It's in my hair.
Randomly stopped moving.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
Guess he was piping or something.
Been slain.
I'd rather combo off of your W than my ult, though.
I know, but if I run at him with the W, it's too far away.
Has destroyed a turret.
Yeah.
Go to
I just
back
figured
up.
I just figured he was in the
Oh yeah, with the Lucian, yeah, with the brands, I think
Oh,
you had
yeah,
to.
the brand.
Yeah. But yeah, Lucian can just dodge yours.
Has destroyed a turret.
We can do Herald.
Your turret has been
Yeah,
destroyed.
they're all right there. A bunch of them are.
Reverse head towards chaos. Open it up.
Adjust to make Senna an ADC. Yeah, they need. I kind of agree, but that's sort of what makes her unique too, is the soul system. Yeah, they need to make it to just where it's a higher percentage when she kills the minion, but less when she doesn't kill him. I think.
Not that big against Ash.
Darkness is the new hotness.
But yeah, how she usually gets played a lot of times is pretty degenerate. Like the fasting Senna. I don't know, like it is sort of a different change of pace, but it does kind of break one of the cardinal rules of laning that they have expressed not wanting to do, which is basically you're rewarded for not CSing, which is what was going on with the Soraka, Janna, all that stuff top lane. So, like, to me, because her biggest, you know, that's the best way that she's used, at least professionally, is virtually guaranteed power without having to CS. Which is degenerate, because you're not punished. Like, people can't punish you for that kind of play. It's like, it's different, but is it different, like, in a good, interesting, balanced way?
Oh, I popped his bubble.
Okay. Nice. I mean, if that's one of their stated goals, which it seems like it is that to be a good laner, you must be able to CS well. Like, if that's part of the design philosophy, but it does allow people to play, like, I don't know, it doesn't even open up that many interesting choices, but honestly, it's just Tahm Kench farming instead of her. It's still Tahm Kench bottom at the end of the day. Just with a more degenerate economy. Oh god. You're also low.
I'm waiting.
Yasuo went long, or went really good. Oh, they're going for that.
I mean, everyone's dead but me, so.
Yeah, I guess they're
Ash arrow. You got this. You steal this with the Ash arrow. 100%. Let's see.
Oh, I didn't even hit anybody.
You hit the brand. Dude, this is a penta angle. All of them are low.
See what you
Look, stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation time.
Breathing.
Yeah, that's a different thing though, I think, with the Tom Senna bot. What did I get
Guess
here?
I can't.
Abyssal? I don't have that many stuns. I guess I'll just get Abyssal. We could think about it. I should have had that planned out earlier, but they have a lot of magic damage. And that increases our magic damage from Echo and Warwick.
An enemy has been slain.
And me. Is there a correct way to use Hextech tunnels? I mean, like most things, it's situational. I mean, the obvious one is if you want to get a flank or if you're trying to escape, usually. But no, it's just running around. Could also go like Knight's Vow.
Self-control is for starters.
Wait, what's opened it? I'm talking specifically about, like, not CSing. It's like fasting Senna.
I only believe in myself.
I guess, but, like, I don't know, like, sometimes diversity is not necessary. It's only, I think diversity is only a good thing if it's like improving gameplay. I think more stuff being able to be played is not always a good thing if some of the stuff is degenerate, right? Like, see the Enchanter's top. Like, that's more diversity if you can play Janna top. But a lot of people didn't like watching it. A lot of people didn't like playing it. It's very non-interactive. Like, it's difficult for people to really do anything meaningful to, like, win the lane. So it's like kind of non-skill expressive because the CS didn't matter. Oh my god, that's Zach. Doing so much damage. So yeah, it's like, it was different, but it was a different that a lot of people just didn't think was healthy for the game. Hey, what's up, Cam? Yeah, I mean, she seems alright. I'll have to see what her final form looks like, but
It takes too long.
in general, I do think that having champs that could be melee bottom are, like, that's interesting, because they still have to CS, but you just have to, you know, just be careful how you're balancing it.
Brings out my bad side. Just kidding.
A major consideration for pro are also flex key. Like, if things can flex, then that's usually particularly strong. Yeah, because ADC is like the least diverse role historically. So, I mean, it's just really hard to do because they tried it with Mordekaiser back in the day. I mean, we have had metas where you saw, like, Cassiopeia, Vlad, Heimerdinger some. I thought that meta was interesting. A lot of, especially ADCs, hated it, though. But I thought that was interesting, but a lot of it was because people perceived ADCs to be really bad. But Lucian and Ezreal were both very good in that meta. I think that was 2008. So I don't know. I just think that, like, in general, systems that give you too many rewards, if you're a laner, they give you too many rewards for not laning. If you're supposed to be someone who CS's. Like, I think the collection type of rewards are good on Thresh. I think on a, like, an actual support Senna, it could be good. Just to give you extra resources as a support. Like Pyke getting... Pyke's a great example also. Like, they tried to give Pyke more economy, but then he became degenerate in the mid lane. Because he could go down a lot of CS, and it was okay, because if he just got kills with his ult, he would catch up in gold. So, and that became degenerate at some levels of play. So, you just have to be really careful how you're balancing that. That's why support is, like, so hard to design. Because you want people to, at this day and age, to be able to build items, have fun with it. It's the least played role. Echo's like turbo late, but... He went back all the way to blue. That's hilarious. That was gangster.
I didn't even know what happened in that fight.
Echo TP'd in, killed somebody, and then ulted back to where his shadow was, around blue where he TP'd, because it was within 5 seconds. Yasuo flash to try to get out. I knocked him up, and then someone I think Nasus TP'd in and Zac flew in.
When Zaya and I were abandoned on the desert,
Yeah, in general, I mean, I think it was, like I said, I think it was personally cool that Vlad, Heimer, Cassio were all, like, playable. And ADCs were bitching about it because they haven't had to play anything different for, you know, a decade. But...
yeah, so many pros were complaining about playing Vlad.
Yeah, I know. It's like, guys, junglers have to do this like 3 times a season, learn how to play different champions.
life is way more fun when you give it the rules.
So I think that was good. They just needed to earn their pay. So I kind of like that meta, but everyone thought ADCs were bad. It's just, there were still 2 or 3 of them that were good, but there was other AP champs that were also good. And realistically in pro, it's almost always 3 ADCs that are good, and the rest of them suck. Like, it's a really narrow role. But I actually thought that state of the game was fairly healthy. I think Rakan was pretty garbage right there. Shit, my W got interrupted. Brand.
Oh my.
The enemy's inhibitor
We got
has
Lucian
destroyed.
behind us.
Okay.
Bram still have ult?
No, he used ult earlier.
That Lucian, man. He flanked me while I was headed to that fight.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian.
Hold on, one is a little bit stronger.
Oh, Brand's stuck. We can kill Brand. He doesn't have flash.
Yeah.
I don't apologize.
X Texas breaks up. They're probably gonna go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get this Baron. He's crazy.
And
Oh, they get solo, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with solo. I don't think they'll Baron, yeah.
Let's destroy everything they hold dear and then laugh in their faces.
Maybe maybe I should have gotten Grievous here. That Zac does heal for and Gnosis. Hmm.
Bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
Yeah, maybe I should have still here. I was thinking Brand and Lucian don't heal for a ton, but like Yasuo, a lot of these other champs do. I'll definitely get it next.
They have no brand. Brand's at base.
no, really, but no, just gonna get them.
Dang it. Shouldn't have wasted my ult earlier. So dumb.
Oh, what is this? There's a Brand. It's a little snack.
Boring.
This is so many random places.
Yasuo's there.
Okay.
Miles back.
Oh. He flashed a little bit earlier.
Damn. If it was just Yas, we could have done it, but it's like everyone's fucking randomly bottom. Alright, well at least we'll get a couple
How
of...
dead I am here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hit Nexus? Inhibitor? Okay.
I thought the
Enemy
freaking
killing spree.
Baron and powered minions would have finished it for me.
Your turret has been
Doing the
destroyed.
right thing was
So yeah, I wish they would allow stuff like that to come back in. I think they're trying with Neela. They're trying to get like melee. Melee is so hard to like make it viable bottom though.
And I wish they make jungle camps easier to clear for junglers.
Yeah, they should just like sort of instant Ivern, right? You just walk up and they just die, and then you just keep going.
Yeah, because everyone clears the jungle faster than the junglers nowadays.
Your jumpers are definitely underpowered.
I've never been on.
Ult in 10 seconds.
Chase them down, boys. Get them.
3 seconds.
What?
I can shoot it into tri-bush. I'm shooting into tri.
Oh my
Okay.
god, you hit it. I'm so proud of you.
That was an 100%.
Basically
shot.
Samira.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, they're trying to make Samira pretty much melee. Oh, I do overshoot my W, yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, it's just gonna happen, like, Rakan's W is pretty hard to hit, honestly. Like, it's a pretty small hitbox, and you have not only travel time, you not only have travel time, but you have that little half a second. So if anyone sidesteps it, or dashes, or just stops moving for whatever reason, it's very outplayable. You can get interrupted during it.
I think that guy knew I was there. I mean, how would he have known?
Living the dream. The dream of.
You're not hurting my AD carry, bitch. Back up.
Your turret has been destroyed.
But I mean, that's why I think Rakan is like balanced. Like he's very good, but he's balanced because there are a lot of ways to outplay his kit, but there are also a lot of ways for you to outplay stuff the enemy might do. It's kind of like Thresh and Lee Sin.
That's freaking.
He ran you from base all the way there.
I mean, he used his ghost, but
Can't this.
how did he get to my slow? I guess I actually don't have any crit.
Without Marcus too? Tom, this guy's too good.
If I had crit, my autos would slow him, but now my autos don't slow him. That's bad.
Hey, yo, what is the...
Yeah, Soul is coming up.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince of
Isn't that what...
That can't.
I love
Damn it. Alright.
evil love.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, he was fuck.
Oh, we gotta hurry the hell up though. Yeah, he's right. I guess just kill him and this will make this a lot easier. We're not too late for it.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
It's hard. Probably just run us all down at this point.
Bro.
Hey, what's up, Wings? Fuck, he got his ult off. Holy shit, that thing.
They're so tanky. You're scratching them.
Oh my god, that's slow, dude.
Double kill.
God.
Bro, you like inted into all of them, man.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawns.
It was terrible engage, and he's butthurt about it. Like, we had position. Why are we diving into their jungle across their vision instead of making them come into our vision?
I'm just doing no damage to them. Only person I could hit is the Nasus, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, you're just kind of scratching him.
I should build
The universe
Blade,
tends towards chaos.
before Witch
I'm
End,
just
I guess.
helping it along.
About to Leroy this.
Are they on it?
It's about to be a Leroy diff. Oh my god.
An ally has been slain.
If I clicked that R 2 seconds earlier, I had it. No cap.
Life is way more.
We're probably gonna have to give him one inhibitor here. Say, put up as much resistance as you can. But
Nice, taking tower forever. We can't win this fight. Oh, nice.
dude, we gotta stop this guy.
I feel like I'd never see this echo, man.
Oh my god, it's not be a dragon shot.
Popped up that guy, there's no Nasus.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Why would they get to those jungle camps, you have less skulls, or like you get more skulls, and then you just clear a lot faster. I feel like that would make jungle so much fun.
Oh shit, Master is coming to end the game.
I mean, he could probably kill me in 1Q.
Yeah, he probably can. I guess we'll finish that thing.
I don't apologize. Doing my thing.
I go to red buff. It should.
Sure, got the one-shotting squishes. You just like really OP things, don't you?
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
When I play them, yeah.
Safety is
What's next?
boring.
Another Elder's coming up in 2 minutes.
Don't get doing the right thing. Boring.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Uh-oh, watch out, Nasus is gonna run me down.
Well, I've got 1200 damage off of Mask. That's pretty good. I mean, it helps for like an item that's otherwise also pretty decent defensively.
But it is less
It's
complicated.
not insane.
Stun lock somebody.
Those.
He couldn't.
God damn it. Okay, Echo got one of them.
I'm here.
I got the ABC in my tongue.
They just went off that, I think.
Shut down.
Damn, I should have built freaking Blade of the Rune King so much earlier. I only got to team fight with it like once and I got 1300 damage from it.
That's a tough setup for Ash. Late game. They have two things that are almost impossible to kill.
Oh yeah. I should probably skip Witan.
Probably need a crackage. Then you need more. Then maybe they get you.
Yeah. Yasuo is gonna be more of an issue with Zac.
Defeat.
That's right, Perry. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have taken that arrow. Like, we didn't have Darius. We could almost kill the Yasuo instantly, but at the end of the day, it was still basically a 3v5 down there. Even if we killed him, it would have been a 3v4.
Wait, so for you guys, do you guys remember your like all the stuff you learned in college like very well, or do you like forgot like 90% of it?
Probably forgot like 90% of it.
Okay. I was trying to debate so hard if college is something.
Well, here's
Is
the...
that-
Sorry, what were you saying?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, here's the thing. I teach this to my students all the time about like memory. Is like we really don't remember most things. If you really sit down and think about the actual facts of your life, like every second of every day, how much of that do you actually remember? It's almost nothing. Like we forget 99% of everything, right? Like we only remember stuff that is core to sort of our identity and how we see the world, like what our story is about who we are, what we think about the world, and what we're trying to do. Okay, Brad said he's getting back on. His PC crashed. So in that light, yeah, we don't remember most things, but that's okay. That's just how we work. We remember things that we think are important. But on the flip side of that, sometimes it's hard to remember what we remember. because some stuff will become a core part of who we are, how we think about the world, but we may not remember where we pick that up. It's like, oh, I know this, or this is what I think about this, but I'm not really sure why. Like, if you go back and think, where did I originally learn that? Or where did I get this idea? Because we have almost no ideas that come pre-stocked, you know, with our mind, other than like a few instinctual things. So if you try to actually go back and think about, where did I actually learn this? Like, it's really hard to tell. So some stuff, in other words, even though we don't remember it, like where we learned it, it could actually be important, even if we can't exactly pin it down. So there's some classes in college, you know, maybe some philosophy classes or humanities classes or whatever, where it's like, yeah, I don't remember exactly what we did in that class, but it still could have, like, influenced something that I think now. So...
And for me, it's like, parents didn't do college and they're able to make... So
What'd
for
you
me,
say?
it's like-
Sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
For me, my parent makes pretty good money. Just
Okay.
like have their. So for me, it's like I want to go compared because I want the experience and like I feel like having a degree just makes my future more guaranteed.
Yeah.
Compared to trying to do what my parent does, but
Yeah.
it's like. But at the same time, I don't really want to put in the work for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think, especially now, like, you can make pretty good money and not have a degree, but like you said, if you get the degree, it could open up more doors for you. It just depends on what you want to do. But I think now more so than, you know, in the last 30 or 40 years, like, the value proposition for college is, you know, not as good as it used to be, right? I mean, if people are going to go in and spend $100,000 on college, but if someone's just going to get like a generic, like humanities degree or something, and then work a minimum wage job, or, you know, maybe get 30 or 40,000 a year, but they've got all this debt they also have to pay. If you're thinking about it strictly from like a money perspective, would it have just been worth it just to do a trade coming out, just to do plumbing, electrician, even real estate, or something else instead, and not have that debt and make a similar amount of money, possibly even more money? But, you know, if you want to be an engineer or something like that, then obviously you have to go to college for that. But it depends. I mean, my advice is like, every situation's different, but if people want to go to college, like, I would just say try to do, like, I almost always just recommend just a state school. And if you're trying to save money, see if they have a matriculation, which is basically like an agreement with smaller community colleges,
Well,
where they
for me,
take
it's
those
like,
credits.
What really got me thinking about this is when I was just like looking through some YouTube and like these people that graduated from Cornell, Harvard, like these Ivy League schools, and they are like, yeah, college wasn't really worth it. It was more for like a. But then that's what really got me thinking, like, do I really want to go to college? I mean, these guys are going to like some of the best schools.
Targeted marketing.
Well, yeah, you have to understand too, some of those people, especially if they're in tech, you know, if they do startups, or they're like developing apps, or like they're just really tech savvy, that's definitely a space where you can make it on your own. But they might also be underestimating the networking power of colleges too. So they might be smart enough, or they might be able to teach themselves everything they learned, but would they have the same networking, right? Would they have the same professors that are pointing them to the right conferences, that are sending the right emails, getting them, you know, introduced to the right people? That's something a lot of people underestimate too, is that, you know, a lot of it, as the old saying goes, is not just what you know, but who you know. And going, especially to an Ivy League school like that, you're gonna have a vast network of connections. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, maybe they could learn how to do that coding by watching YouTube videos or checking books out of the library or something, the public library, but, or just practicing But would they have those same connections? I don't know. It just depends. But that's something that's pretty common, I think, in tech, in Ivy League schools, is a lot of people won't finish their degree, and it's because they're getting recruited. Because a lot of tech places now, they're so hard up for, like, good quality tech people that they'll just pull you without a degree if you know what you're doing sometimes, or if you have, like, a partial degree. They'll just start sending you emails like, hey, man, come over here, we'll start you off, you know, $200,000 in San Francisco or something.
I saw a video of this one guy make $500,000 from like food trucks. I was like, wow, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, business is another one, like tech and business. If you're an entrepreneur and you've got those kinds of connections, again, you can make the money. But the thing is about that kind of stuff, you don't see the other 99% of people that don't make it big. Yeah. So they don't make YouTube videos about not making it big. So it's like, yeah, you can make a lot of money, but there's a reason that you do, and it's because it's really hard and competitive. Usually if someone's making a lot of money, it's not easy. It's very hard to do it. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it, you know? So, I mean, my advice is, I don't know, you could think about, try to figure out what you want to do. And I would say just talk with some professors or something if you're thinking about college. Just say, hey, you know, what is it like to do this? Or like, can you put me in contact? What would it be like to, you know, do this type of job? Or to have this kind of degree, what would my job options be? And just, you know, a lot of them will be pretty honest with you.
For me, it's like, what I want to do is whatever pays me good.
Yeah.
That's how I decided to do a management information system.
Okay.
A business, it involves like tech. And yeah, from what I know, it's like one of the highest paying business degree with a starting salary.
Okay.
So.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're good with it, I would just say also, like, I don't know, depends on your priorities, but like money is really good too, but you also got to remember that you're going to be at this job 40 to 60 hours a week, and you got to be thinking like, that's going to be like half of the time I'm awake during the week, and do you really want to be doing something if you hate it, you know, even if it is potentially more money? For some people, they're like, yeah. But for other people, you know, there might be something that could be more interesting that still, like, does okay money-wise. But then you may not hate that, you know, 8 hours a day as much. So, and like I said, my advice is just, is try to talk to people that are in the industry and just see, you know, professors can probably hook you up, or hell, I mean, you might be able to just find a professional in the industry. Just look at, you know, a bank or a firm or something like that. Who knows? Just shoot them an email. Just say, hey, I'm a student. I'm thinking of going into this. Is there any way you'd have 30 minutes where I could just talk with you and just ask you about this? Or maybe you could get an internship or something. I mean, all they can say is no, you know. But just try to get a sense, because some of these jobs, again, that seem like they pay, some of them are, like, cool when people like them, but sometimes it's rough. Like, I have several friends that have gone into nursing, and one of them, after a little bit, you know, didn't like it that much. Because she's having to clean out all these bedpans. It's like people shitting everywhere, just dying on her all the time. It was just like, it's a really hard job. So she eventually became a nurse practitioner, which is better. Because then you're basically just like a little doctor, sort of. Like, you're not in there cleaning that stuff anymore. You're reading charts. But she still said that she wished she did something else, you know? And I think there are a lot of people that are like that, where they just, you know, want something that's going to give them a job, going to get them money, and that's good. They go for something that's in high demand. But then, you know, 5 or 10 years down the line, they're like, well, shit, I'm doing it. I don't like it, but I don't want to start over. But But you can't know that unless you do it or try it, and that's why I'm saying just try to talk to people and get a sense of, like, what your day-to-day life, what you might actually be doing, and whether it's worth it.
If I get my degree, I'm gonna be jumping and all excited, and I'm never gonna turn back, and I don't care.
There you go. Well, hey, man, that works. I'm gonna say, like, there are other ways to make money too. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm biased. I think I'm always for doing something people actually enjoy, but hold on. What should I play?
Yumi.
I guess I'll just do Rakan. I want to play something on the Rakan a little bit, but I'm kind of getting close to getting into gold and the flex too. Try to see if I get my flex up to gold. But yeah, I mean, there are ways to manage costs to, like, it depends on where you live in your city and stuff like that, but sometimes you can make your money go a lot further than it might seem. You know, if you just don't eat out as much, or marry somebody else that has money, or you get a side hustle. You know, there are a lot of ways to sort of adjust your cost of living. Make a couple of good investments on things with some money. So it just depends. I mean, I kind of had a revelation like that when I was in my 20s, I guess, when I was thinking about what I wanted to do. I'd already graduated. I had a job, or I was just working in a restaurant for a few years after I graduated, so I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. That's right, Faded. That's the easiest way to do it. But I was thinking about, I wanted to go into law, and I wanted to be like a criminal defense lawyer because I thought that'd be interesting. So, you know, I'd watch some crime shows, and I was like, you know, I could probably be a pretty good lawyer. And that's what my grandma wanted me to do. She's like, you should go into law. And let me make sure these are right. I think this is fine.
If I was a girl, I would be a bar.
Yeah, you make a lot of money. You make a lot of money in sales too, like pharmaceutical sales or something. As a lady, but
I wish I was a girl.
well, I mean, it's always double-edged, man. You're gonna get a lot more attention with things, but some of that attention is not good too. You're gonna get a lot of stalkers, a lot of weirdos. But anyways,
one is a thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about going into law, and then my buddy, who had been in and out of jail a few times, is like, dude, you don't want to do that. He's like, trust me. He's like, I see the lawyers going around in the jail. He's like, they hate their life. Like, he's like, you're constantly dealing with just all this BS all the time. And then I just remember I was bailing a family member out of jail one time, and I saw this lawyer like come in with this briefcase, and I just looked at him and I was like, man, he really does look like he hates his life. And he went in there. And I was just like, you know, thinking about it, like, most of the time they're not in court doing glamorous stuff. They're like pushing papers, visiting jails, writing up stuff. And I'm glad there are people doing it. Like, it's probably an okay job, but it wasn't the kind of thing I wanted to do. Once I actually thought about what I would actually be doing on a day-to-day basis. I could have also done sales, you know. I had a buddy who, this is back in the 2000s when there wasn't quite as much inflation, but he sold annuities primarily to old people and some other investment instruments, but I think it was primarily annuities. And he was just like, I made $70,000 my first year, man. I'll get you an interview on Monday. Let's do it. This guy I knew from high school, and I was like, ugh. And I was making probably, like, at the time in a restaurant, like $15,000 or something. I was like, man, that sounds good. my wife was like, dude, take it. What are you doing? And I already didn't get into grad school twice because I was trying to be a fiction writer and I wasn't very good. And I was like, I'm going to try one more time. And then I got in for literature. She was like, damn it. Just take the sales. But I was like, man, I don't know. It's okay. I felt like I was just going to be like betting on people to die. You know, like hustling old people. I don't know. That kind of stuff, it is good. Like, it can, some of those, like, it can financially help people out. Doesn't have to be that way, you know, but I just felt like it was just something where I just wasn't really going to feel as fulfilled. I don't know. I just didn't feel like I was going to be having as much of a good time. But sales would be cool. So even if you're, like, good at something, sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something you'd like to do, but I don't know. Life's complicated. But I like what I do now. I really like teaching. I'm glad I did it, even though I don't personally make a ton of money doing it. You know, my wife makes okay money. We live a pretty cheap lifestyle. We've made some okay investments. So it's good. But I know not everyone has that luxury. Did sales for insurance. Yeah. Says Black Falcon in chat. I stare at plastic pellets every day at work. I'm pretty lucky. I don't know. I like teaching a lot. I'd probably do high school teaching. Maybe. I don't know. If I had to go solo, something ever happened to my wife or whatever. There's just so much red tape with high school, but it's probably still okay. Just have a rich family. Yeah, that can work too.
Life sucks without Zaya, but it is less complicated.
Boomer reactions. He's being real. Needs to be something obviously you can do well at, and like if you're trying to go to college, the number one thing is get a degree. Like that's the absolute number one priority is.
And Zaya.
If classes, if they're just too hard or they're not your thing, like I would switch gears relatively quickly. Depends, because I was an advisor at my university a long time ago, and I've shared this story, I'm sure, before a million times, but there's a guy who came in that was just like, my dad says I have to be a doctor, and I was looking at his transcript, and he had like a D in Biology 101, like a C in Chemistry, and I was like, are you sure, man? He's like, yeah, and he seemed really dejected about it, like, we're both sitting there, we both know it's not gonna happen, but his dad was paying his tuition, I guess, and he had to do it. Or he felt like he had to do it, so... Just one of those things, one of those awkward moments that you see sometimes where it's like somebody's wanting to do something, but you both know it's not going to happen. It's like this guy, like, trying to hit on a girl that's, like, way out of his league, and you're just sitting there watching it, and you're just like, bro, stop wasting both of your time and just, like, go figure something else out. She's just like, man, how many times do I have to tell you I'm washing my hair tonight before you figure this out? That's definitely a thing in the South that I got frustrated at a long time when I was younger. Like, a lot of women will just straight up not tell you hell no. They'll just come up with a lot of excuses, and they'll still be very friendly, but You gotta definitely read between the tea leaves, because I used to think there was hope. It's like there never was hope, man. They're just not trying to be rude. You're supposed to figure it out.
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
And I look back and I think about a lot of these girls. I'm like, there's no way. Like, it would not have worked. It would not have been a good fit for me. They're fine people. They're nice, but... yeah, bless your heart kind of thing.
Most good guys.
But my wife is by far the best.
An enemy has been slain.
GP has ult. Okay. So hard to hit Zeri unless she dashes first. Without my ult. Yeah, the bless your heart kind of stuff. I mean, sometimes girls do change their minds though. Like, it's confusing. It's complicated. It's like, you know, my wife, we went out, we shot some pool, we did a couple of casual things when I first met her. But then when I asked her on a date, where it was like, obvious, like, this is an actual date, let's go eat some dinner, that type of thing. She was like, well, I'm just getting out of a relationship. I'm not really looking to date anyone right now.
We need to regroup.
So then I was just like, alright, well, you still want to go get some dinner? She was like, okay, sure. That was one where she did change her mind.
Careful, the ult coming. That's so much.
You have slain an enemy.
But a lot of it was I just shaved my my goatee. Were you that good? That conversation.
Whoa!
My pool
I saw
skills.
stars for a second. That's so dark.
I think I can get the conversation. I think most, not to brag or whatever too much, but I think a lot of people in social situations like hanging out with me, unless they're like a hater or something, like really friendly, upbeat, positive,
Has been slain.
very conversational. You know, I guess we'll do Mercs here. Try to make it a good experience for everybody, talking and all that stuff. So a lot of it just came down to, I think with a lot of girls, like, okay, little on the skinny side, poor,
All my sides are equal.
kind of nerdy, talks a lot. Like, there's definitely stuff.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has
But
been
a lot
slain.
of the girls, especially when I was younger, you know, that I was trying to go for, were also kind of out of my league to some extent. Or they're just like in a different league. Like, it was girls, you know, sometimes they came for money or they were like really good looking, that type of thing.
Life is way more fun if you give up the rules.
But, you know, I think about that, I'm like, man, I got rejected a lot and stuff like that too. It's like, well, I've rejected a lot of girls. Or like implicitly rejected them. By like not going for them.
Gonna burn.
Well, my wife didn't make a lot of money when we first started dating.
Ally has been slain.
I think with her college degree, when she just got out of college, she was making like in the low 20s. Basically, like as an interior designer. Even with a degree like architecture, which is, you know, a sciencey type of degree. I mean, I can try to get the Zeri. She took a shot there. I haven't been tracking Skarner.
See when they push us on the next wave.
Okay, Kane's almost here too.
Safety. Boring.
After he gets Gromp.
Man,
So yeah, I didn't marry her for, you know, the money. She didn't have it initially. We just made some good decisions, and
okay, we can probably engage.
she's a good employee. Damn it. Got it with it night. What? How did he get that?
I guess.
I thought it was already over with.
The assist on Bane. OP.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Curiously enough, when I started working out a lot more and eating better, I got more girls hollering at me. I don't know, it was weird. And then really within a year of that was when I met my wife and got married. I used to be kind of anti-working out when I was younger, to some extent. Like, I was in okay shape. Like, I ran cross-country and stuff in high school, but I wasn't, like, hitting the weight room. I was like, I don't want shallow girls. But my friend, like, you know, made a great point that I didn't really resonate with me for a while. He's like, dude, you can still be deep and look good, man. They're not mutually exclusive. He's like, it never hurts. He's like, it never hurts to be in a little bit better shape. You can decide. He's like, just think about it with girls. He's like, she could be really cool. It's better if she's really cool and hot. Damn it, I hope I just didn't get her out. Okay, don't get her anyway. Dad bod is only okay after you're married. It depends. I mean, some girls are into all kinds of different things. Depends on the kind of girls you're dating too. If you're trying to date a supermodel that works out a lot, you probably have to work out. If you're just trying to, you know, date somebody that doesn't really care about appearances and just sits around and watches Netflix all day, then they're probably okay if you don't work out. I don't have a ward or anything. My God, that Swain. If you're a trillionaire, I mean, money changes the equation a lot.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince of Evil.
For a lot of people, but not always. Just depends. I mean, it's always a package deal. Everyone's got their, like, list of things that, you know, they think they want, but...
When Zaya and I
But then no one's going to be that perfect list, and there might be some things that you didn't even really think about. Like, my wife, for example, when I was younger, I was always like, oh, I want to marry another writer. I want to, like, you know, marry this other humanities type of person. But now I'm just like, man, that may not work out well. But neither one of us can do anything practical. Neither one of us makes any money. Or it's like, the fact that my wife can do stuff, you know, like install hardwood floors, build rooms, do this tiling, like, all this practical shit that I can't do, or don't want to do. I never really thought about that. Or the fact that we're both very chill. And, like, pretty good at managing money and stuff like that. Good at managing time. You know, she lets me stay up till 3 a.m. playing video games. That's something not a lot of women would be cool with. It depends. Especially at my age, you know. Now this Swain's freaking going hard though. Well, never mind, he's got blown up. That's right, Faded. So yeah, I mean sometimes it's not your laundry list of stuff. And sometimes there are some nice surprises you weren't even counting on. Do they heal at all?
My cloak is woven from the whispers of star fields.
I think it goes Zeke's or something, I don't know.
The seventh moon. Ooh,
Your turret
swish.
has been destroyed.
Swish, swish.
That's right, Faded. But yeah, I mean, like, being chill and just someone who is, like, committed, just depends. They can, like, put up with your stuff, too, right? Like, everyone's got their stuff. Someone who's a team player. It really is, and it sounds dumb, like life partner, but it kind of is. Like, the romance is cool, the, you know, physical stuff is cool, but especially if it's a long-term girlfriend or being married or whatever, like, there's a lot of just mundane, day-to-day random shit that, like, you gotta be compatible on. It's not always as magical as it appears sometimes.
An ally has been slain.
Ooh, Riku, let's destroy everything they hold and then laugh in their faces.
I'm not gonna, yeah, I was about to say, did she just use a real flash on that? She may have just X-flashed that. No, I don't think it does. It's the same, Azir's soldiers also don't do that. I thought that worked with Jason, but I've looked at it a couple of times and just, the damage doesn't make sense.
Your team has
Cassiopeia
destroyed
is
a
just
turret.
a pain in the ass for Rakan to deal with.
Perfection doesn't exist. My hair.
Because, you know, like, whoever it is not going to be perfect, but you're not perfect either, you know? So you gotta just be compatible. Not perfect, just compatible.
Ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Darkness is the new hotness.
And even people's definition of perfect is always different, right? Like, some people, you know, might consider playing video games late at night like an imperfection. I would consider it badass. If I was dating or married to somebody that, you know, would stay up and play video games with me. But I think it's cool that my wife does her own thing too, because like I said,
An ally has been slain.
if we both stayed up all night doing that type of stuff and neither one of us could, like, fix anything around the house or, you know, whatever else, that could be a problem too. So it's cool to be different too, as long as, again, the keyword's compatible. Yeah, they don't have a couple of people here.
Enemy has been slain.
Oh god. stay up playing games. She wouldn't. She played one League of Legends game, but we can't both be on our schedule. I don't think it would work. Like, who's gonna look after the kids during the day? I look after him at night, partially, and she looks after him during the day. Like, the fact that Rory stays up with me sometimes might be a little weird, but then it's also, she sleeps in. Right, so then my wife can get up at 7 and take care of the baby. Oh my god. Did she really not die? But then that, like, once she, feeds the baby and puts the baby back to sleep, she might get an extra 2 or 3 hours of her kind of alone time to chill in the morning. She can just drink some coffee and just kind of relax, do her thing, watch some sci-fi. So it's actually helpful for her that we have kind of this skewed schedule where we both get some chill time. Like, I get chill time late at night, then she gets chill time during the day, because Rory stays up partially late at night with me. Alright. Oh no! Swain got Imperial Mandate? Who the hell is, like, pushing that shit?
Riku, I did not rescue you from a cold dead planet so that you could
Oh
laugh at
god.
me. I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, our youngest daughter is 6 months old. Went and got on a ride without him. Yeah, that's a little much. That's why he's doing no damage. God bless. I mean, I know it's a cheap item. I mean, maybe, like, it's a cost-efficient item, but you're just not doing enough damage. Like, it really, really needs to be Leandri's. Especially if we don't have another Leandri's user on our team. Yeah, it should be Leandri's mask, like, 100%. Possibly even mask first. I don't know. Probably Leandri's first. For the mana, but they're probably on Baron. Or not. No, I guess they're just YOLOing.
My god.
You're already dead.
It's like we really need to actually kill the Cassiopeia. And we just can't, we just don't have the damage. God, really? This Cassio's just gonna kill everybody. Okay, nice. Shit, the goo. I just cannot get through her purple shit. I'm so low, I can't really do that much.
I should have just gotten shield bow.
Rylai's into Mandate. Okay, I mean, maybe. It just feels like the damage is really low compared to Leandri's, but I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, my wife and I are a fantastic dynamic duo. But she's not, like, super far outside my type, though. It wasn't, like, something that's extremely different. It's just her skill set was different than other girls I've dated.
Wait, I wanna. So, do you guys think it's messed up to like your friends, like your best friends, just that messed up?
I don't think so. I mean, it depends on the situation. I think you just like whoever you like. I don't think...
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not like... you know, little kids or something. You know, if it's like an adult,
Most good guys.
right? Then I think you like whoever you like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just depends on, you know, what you do about it. But yeah,
Some of my friends think it's messed up. Some of them think
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't have any siblings, but if I did, I wouldn't be that upset if they dated one of my friends. I mean,
An ally has been
it can just
slain.
get a little weird if it doesn't work out. That's the
yeah,
thing. But
and when you it's like, do I kill this guy or do I let him live?
but I'm like super chill about that stuff though too. Like whatever, things happen. But yeah, that if you're like dating in your friend circle, it's like friends' exes or relatives or something like that. It could potentially get weird.
An ally has been slain.
But I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Most people, I think a lot of people date someone they're sort of socially entangled with anyways, like co-workers and stuff like that. But that's not quite the same as a friend. What damage? Your team is just tickling the enemy? Yeah. That's what I think the damage is low. I mean, we'll see at the end of the game, but I feel like that swing damage is super low. But like, yeah, maybe in Korea, if you're cool with just having a bit more utility or something.
An ally has been slain. Slain.
I mean, like, I can see Rylai's being really good with his new ult, but feels like it should be either Leandri's or Mask or Zanya's. Like dating a boss. Well, dating your boss that's particularly risky, yeah. Or something. I was thinking like co-workers, but
Defeat.
Oh, I'm very tired.
alright, man. Well, have a good one. Good games. I'll catch you next time.
See you.
I guess Jason just stayed, he was over at his buddy's house. I guess I should probably log too. It's kind of late.
Man, GG's.
Yeah, GG's. I'll see you next time.
Alright, man. See ya.
Okay. I think we won both of our, or did we go 1-1? Or did we only play one non-flex game? I can't remember. I guess we only played one non-flex game. So we'll come in tomorrow and we'll see if we can get back into G2 and keep working our way up. We're on a 4-game win streak in solo queue. So hopefully we can keep that going if I just stay focused up, and we should be able to keep it going. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, probably around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't think we have any plans as far as fireworks go, but we'll just have to see. Anyways, have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.